I'm in Oberstdorf this morning and my plan is to climb the Grünten, which is that mountain over there. Zoom in for you. The peak is the one to the right of the television mast up there. Clearly I'm not going to walk all the way from here, as I've got Wolf, my trusty steed, and he's going to take me to a car park on the far side of the Grünten and we'll walk up. I'm not going to wear this rucksack because I just bought it, more on that one later. Right, here we go, trekking up the Grünten. Well, that's the first kilometre under the belt in fairly short order, but on these foothills not too difficult to keep up a pace of about 4.5 kilometres in the hour. That's my likely uphill trekking pace, and certainly on these sort of nice woodland surfaces. It's about 1 in 10 is the average incline on this hike, because it's about 6.5 k's to the top and a 680 metre height difference. I have no doubt that once I start getting up to the top on the little switchback tracks, my pace will drop to, I don't know, 1.5 to 2 kilometres per hour. So I'll make hay while the sun shines. All right, 2 kilometres in, 28 minutes on the clock. I'm not trying to break any records, by the way. I'm just keen to be able to track how my fitness is doing and how my acclimatization is going. Grünten, which is where we're headed. 1.25 hours. You can probably manage that. Well, there's the first appearance of the Grünten through the trees. Leaving the gravel track behind now, heading up through the woods, so the pace is going to drop off a little bit. Well, this is raising the pulse a bit. Whew. It's pretty steep. Well, this is very pretty. Now that we're gaining some altitude, some gorgeous views appearing above the tree line. Absolutely beautiful. Ugh. There's one in there. Gorgeous. Durch die Wälder, as the Germans would say, through the woods. Beautiful. Oh, look at this. So beautiful. Absolutely lovely. I'm by myself. Very few people up here. It is just terrific. So peaceful. You do have to be careful of all of these tree roots. In the wet, all these tree roots are so slippery. They wouldn't be any more slippery if you were to grease them in the wet. They're terribly slippery. As Ben, my son, found out when we were trekking in the Harz Mountains. Woo! He twisted his ankle, but he braved it out, bless him. It wasn't a bad twist. That was good fun, trekking with Ben. Wurzeln, they call these tree roots in German, as opposed to Würfeln, which is a cube. Playing dice are called Würfeln. There, tune into a bloke arsing around in the mountains. You didn't expect to get a German lesson, did you? Well, here we are emerging from the tree line. That's where I've just come up. This is a ski lift. Here, a T-bar. In fact, it's a double T-bar. Check that out. Nice. Beautiful views down behind that. Ooh, and the Grünten just peeking its head over there. Look at that. Woo! Right, coming up to checkpoint number 1. at the Grünten Hütte here. You can see the Grünten in the background, looking pretty gorgeous. Alrighty, 1 hour and 5 minutes into the walk, and we are 4.7 k's up the hill. Marvellous. I'm really pleased with that. That's a good pace. Wow. And just, we go up here. Well, check out that view behind me. First of all, beautiful mountains. There's the Grünten up there. Oh, check this out, guys. Oh my life. What a view. Just look at that. Spectacular. Wow. That's the, and there, the Alpsee, near Immenstadt. And that is the, over there, the Grünsee, that's near Wertach. Oh, beautiful. Right, well, I've come away from the Grünten Hütte, which is down there, to have my lunch. Lots of people down there having a rare old time, which is fantastic, but it's a little embarrassing when you're doing filming. So I'm going to have my lunch here, get a little bit of energy inside me before I tackle what looks like a vertical wall up behind me to the Grünten. Yeah, get a little bit of energy inside me, little and often. I don't want to eat too much because, without wishing to be too crude, I only want to see it once. Right, that's enough of sitting around. Final push up to the top. I'm starting to get a little serious now on the gradient. A few folks ahead of me, but that's absolutely fine. It's a good workout coming up here. Well, that first section was a head-on assault. Whew. And the track to the top now zigzags. I'm hoping it's going to be a slightly more agreeable gradient. As it turns out, that was not much more of an agreeable gradient. That was a good walk there. And right behind me is the Grünten, that thing up there. The sign just there says Grünten 5 minutes. Hurrah! Let's see what the views are like from the top. Here we go. Okay, last little bit. Just up these rocks here. Here we go. There it is. Oh, fabulous. And we are there. Very nice. Look at that. It's a TV tower that you can see for absolutely miles, as you can imagine around here. Look at that view. Spectacular. And right the way round to the Allgäuer Alps there and into Austria. Fabulous. Right, half an hour from my lunch spot to get up here. Here's stuff on the toes coming down here. It's a gravel track. It's a little bit slippery, but here we go. I've got my Catula gaiters on today. They're the midi gaiters, very lightweight. And I appreciate they don't look particularly elegant, but they do help remarkably. Well, they help completely at preventing stones getting in your shoes. Should you be wearing shoes? I mean, you could very well argue that I ought to be wearing boots today, but it's nice wearing shoes sometimes. and the old gators are pretty good. If you're interested, I'll put a link in the description to them. This will do nicely. Oh, smashing. I stopped for another roll. Yeah, look at the views. It is absolutely stunning. Still a little bit of snow around in small patches, but nowhere near as many as I had up at Grasgaren the other day. All right, picking my way back down through these tree roots. Wurzel, remember? It's like something from Lord of the Rings going down these woods here. Look at this. It's brilliant. Oh, what a fabulous day. What a fabulous day. Such amazing views up on the top. Wow. And this through the woods is just beautiful. There's nobody else here. Just me and the birds. Oh, that is so Bavarian. Oh, back down on the flat and about 500 meters from the van. What an epic walk, really. It's been a beautiful day. 685 meters up to the top and 2 hours. Not too shabby, not too shabby. And coming up to 4 hours, nearly back at the van. It's been fantastic filming this. I've really enjoyed it, and I hope you've enjoyed watching it. Whatever you're doing, have a great time, and I'll see you next time.